Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. First of all, I'm still sick, so hopefully I sound coherent. And yeah. And also, this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you hear my dogs, they're doing their job. I live on a sheep farm. They need to keep the bears away. So, um, I bought way too much Misty today. But thankfully, because yesterday was declaration date and we had the official distribution numbers, I actually looked at my budget and figured out how much I could buy. And the number was 50 shares for this month. And I bought 55 shares today, which, I mean, honestly, it's kind of like a rounding error. Technically, 5 of those shares was like Thursday night because I didn't close out a limit order. But hey, I just wanted to show you that I did buy in at Misty at $30.76. And if I thought $30.76 for something that's paying $2 in dividends was great. But it's still paying over $1 of dividends. You know what? QDTE, it pays about 30 cents a share. That's like $1.20 a month. But it's still like $47 per share. So Misty at $30 to get $1.80 is still good, even if the price has lowered. So, that doesn't mean that I don't want to buy more shares with the less money, because I figured if I buy it now at like $18.96, $18.98, if I buy a little too many, like I'm going to be getting $927.05 this month for a distribution. Next month I'll have whatever they're paying with 55 more shares now. So I can get the margin down pretty quick to the amount of margin I want out at any given time. So I'm not in danger of a margin call because I was only using 20% of my margin. So if it goes up to 30%, it's not the end of the world. I'm just paying more interest. But yesterday, it was earlier today. It was not yesterday yet. Someone on Reddit was like, okay, so those of you who buy on declaration date, and I do buy on declaration date. I like it. Well, I had like 494 shares, and I was like, you may as well just buy the extra 6 shares so that you have the vanity 500. It seems like a stupid hill to die on, honestly. So I did buy just so that I have around 500 yesterday. So I do like waiting for the distribution email though, because like if I didn't own Pi, I could have, bought a couple of shares of Pi and bought into Misty and gotten the 100% distribution. So someone was asking, well, okay, if you buy into the fund on declaration date, and then you sell a next div date, how is that working out for you this month? And that's definitely not how I would do it. I would buy it for $21.89 on declaration date. And then on the X date, I would put in an order to sell it for $21.90. And MSTY, even though it tanked real hard today, I'm pretty sure that at some point this month, it will be at $21.90, and you'll be able to sell whatever you bought for a profit. It might be 3 weeks from now, it might be the day before declaration date, but I'm pretty sure. And even if it's not this month, it might be next month. At some point in the relatively near future, you will be able to make a profit of what you bought yesterday. But since I'm not going to be selling, and the new price would have been $18.98 today, assuming you bought it at your lowest point. The distribution, I believe, was $1.83. So that means anything that your return on cost is $20.06. So like your total return. So you only, like, for next month, the distribution would have been, if it's like $1.50, it's like if you bought it today at $18.56. So I just don't think, like, or it would be equivalent. Okay, here's where it's going to be hard to convey. I didn't want to miss out on the distribution. I don't think it's worth waiting and not getting the distribution, because it's only like cents difference, and like you're gonna make it up. Like, honestly, you probably wouldn't have gotten it $18.98 today, because I bought a bunch today, and that just happened to be the lowest one that I wound up buying. So, like, it's so I don't know. I am happy with buying it yesterday, those few shares at $21.89. And I'm even more happy about buying new shares at $18.98, suspending that dividend before I get it. But hopefully this is the most down that the market is this month. Let's knock on that wood. But even if it's not the most that MSTY is down this month, I'll probably blow my budget and buy a few more. And the worst case is next month I just don't buy any or as many shares, because I got, $927.05 from $500 or 500 shares of MSTY. So I'm going to have at least 55 more shares for next month, whatever we wind up getting a dividend for. So right now, my dividends from YieldMax pay like half of the margin I'm taking out. And I only really want to take out one paycheck worth of margin. But that's only like 20% of my margin. So if the market goes on deep discount, I can buy more, and then hopefully in November, December, it recovers. And if it takes longer, then it takes longer, and I just have to figure it out if my condo goes under contract. So, what I'm saying is don't close your eyes to opportunity. And also, I might have a problem because I love MSTY. I understand that if Bitcoin from this point goes parabolic and the recovery is too sharp, then yield max will not be efficient at capturing the uptrend. But I don't think it's the end of the world to be spending $20 for a share and getting almost $2 in a dividend. It's way better than most other ETFs that aren't a dividend trap that you can buy right now for this amount of capital. So I have faith that MSTY will continue its trend of 100% distributions, and that it will recover eventually. So, but we'll see. I could be wrong. We could be getting 50 cent distributions next month, and it will still be on par with other high yield ETF. Like there's a lot of things that would happen. Like I'm not getting out of MSTY anytime soon. I'm kind of here for the ride. Okay. I like MSTY. I like Mr. I like Mr's MicroStrategies. I like that it's has a component to it that's not 100% Bitcoin. I also have some Bitcoin positions that if this goes parabolic and MSTY doesn't capture that, then I can sell the real Bitcoin positions and then also put that into MSTY. Because right now, like I've been saying, my goal is to get that $3,000 a month. And that's just so that, and I did look at my budget, and at one point today I was like, ooh, if you keep buying and you don't want to take out any more margin, do you have more money? Because I keep complaining I don't have any money. I'm pretty tight. But it turns out that after all of my bills are paid this month, I will have $65 in my bank account. So the answer is no. There is no more money. So I need to make sure that I don't go too crazy with this where I put myself in danger of a margin call. But other than that, I think that it's going to be a very exciting month. Hopefully, the price recovers so I don't feel tempted to buy more. And also so that we can be reasonably assured that we'll have a reasonable distribution so I can start paying back my margin. So, anyways, did you buy today? And what are you excited about buying? And what are your plays for the future? So I will see you later. Bye.